Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be extremely different from what I've ever shared on my channel. I've never shared this on my YouTube. I've never shared this on Instagram. Only people that know about this are like my very close friends and my family because it gets passed down hereditarily. But basically, I have been suffering from Acne Inversa, and the scientific name for it is Hidradenitis Suppurativa. I'm gonna like put it right here, but I don't really know how to say it all the way. But basically, I get these really painful, like it's been sometimes that it's been the size of a golf ball, knots in my armpit, and they like fill up with pus, and I basically just have to wait it out. Like there's no cure for this. So I'm kind of just stuck with it when it does happen, and they just burst whenever they want to, or they just shrivel back up, and then I have nothing in my armpit again. And it's so weird. If you've never heard of it, then you probably think I'm crazy, but if you have heard of it, or if you do have it, then you already know what I'm talking about. This shit hurts, okay? So I have to sleep with band-aids on the bumps that I get because if they rub together, they do burst, and there will be pus and blood all over my bed. Usually when I'm sleeping is when they rub together. I've had a time when I forgot I even had bumps, and I was wearing a t-shirt and I was walking, and it burst while I was walking, and my shirt was covered in blood and pus. Like, it's really embarrassing. It's really just, it's so annoying, and there's no cure for this, you guys. You guys can see how swollen this is. Like my arm right here is so swollen. But I'm gonna show you guys like a quick timeline of, cause I knew I was about to get a flare up because I just started getting bumps out of nowhere. There's days when I have bumps, and there's days when I have completely nothing in my armpit at all. I do have a lot of scars in my armpits though from just past bumps, cause like I said, I've been dealing with this for a few years now. I want to say it's been at least 3 or 4 years. But yeah, y'all, this stuff is serious. Like, oh my goodness, if you guys have never experienced it, please be thankful that you don't, because I've been going through this for a couple of years now, and it's just not fun. Like, I have to sleep with band-aids. I have to use antibiotic ointment for the days that they burst open just so I can do something. Like, I don't really know what to do with my armpit, but I wanted to like post a video about it and kind of share my journey with it and try to, I don't know, maybe we can find a cure on YouTube or something, because this is not right. We should not be dealing with this and I have no freaking cure for this. Like, there's cures for all types of things out there. Like, this is, y'all have no idea the pain that goes through this stuff. This stuff hurts. And you can't only get it in your armpit. My cousin, I get it from my dad's side of the family. It's mostly common in Black people, but I'm sure other people of other races get it too, but we're the most dominant, of course. So it's really common on my dad's side. My dad is Black, and my cousin, she gets them on her stomach. Now, I do not get them on my stomach, and if I did, I would really be going crazy. Like, that's insane that you get bumps full of pus on your stomach. You can definitely get them in your groin area, like just areas that are tight and you can sweat and stuff. Those are usually the areas that get them. So that's why I always have them in my armpit. I've had them in my groin before too, and that stuff is very painful. You don't even want to move. You don't want to get up. You don't want to walk, like, cause when you walk and it rubs together, oh my God. It's the worst pain ever. But I'm just gonna show you guys a little timeline of me leading up to this day. They're actually starting to go down a little bit. This one is so swollen up here though, but I'm gonna show you a timeline of when it started, because as soon as the flare up happened, I was like, I'm about to record my whole process and show these people what I go through, because this is crazy.
So in this video, I'm actually at my grandmother's house, and that's when I noticed I was getting a flare up, and I asked her for some band-aids. And this is like the next morning. I wanted to just peel them off and see if they burst at all, and this one did end up bursting, so I'm happy I got some band-aids for it. But yeah, you guys can see my armpit really doesn't even look that bad. It just has those 2 bumps on it, but as these days go on, it's definitely gonna get worse. And my other side has already been looking bad. That has like the most scars on it, but I was starting to get a really big bump in the crease of my arm. So this is the next day, and this is when I was actually filming my tutorial on the hot oil treatment, and it burst. I don't know if you guys can see that it's wet, but while I was filming that hot oil treatment, I felt something trickling down my arm, and I noticed that it freaking burst on me, and it was so painful. You guys don't even know. And then that bump in the fold of my arm on the top, that thing is just slowly growing, but it was getting bigger and bigger. And this is the same day, it's just the night of, and I just wanted to show you guys again, like that bump right there on the very top, like it's hard for me to fold my arm down. like me bending my arm down, that's like pushing against that bump, and that's what causes so much pain. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. I always tell Jordan it feels like I have a needle that's on fire and I'm just pushing it through my skin. Like, that's what these bumps feel like. And then also my skin is starting to break out from the band-aids because I'm always sleeping with band-aids on. So I try to give my armpits a rest and just let them breathe a little bit, but it's really hard. Like, I have to keep them wrapped up, especially when I'm sleeping. So when they do burst, I do put antibiotic ointment on them. I don't really know if it does anything or not, but I just do it just to give it some type of something before I go to sleep.
Can you put this off on me later so I can see what it looks like? I put some antibiotic ointment on it, and that was it. You gotta peel it from the side, not the middle.
I'm trying to. I can't get it from the middle. The fuck?
I'll hold my camera and I'll do it.
You ready?
Why you gotta rip it like I'm getting waxed?
I didn't. I just.
You said you ready and then you licked.
Do it slow when it hurts. Shit.
Not really. It's like my skin is getting irritated from these band-aids. You see the sides?
Those cheap ass band-aids.
I got more on this side. Two more on this side. That's why I'm recording this, because that's how many bumps I have. But I don't think they're open on this side like the other one is. I think I got a hair up there. I got multiple hairs. Okay, I'm about to do that one.
You gotta just do it quick. You gotta do it quick. Do it quick. No. You gotta do it quick.
I'm gonna cry.
You'll be alright. Don't think about it.
Jordan, do you see all those hairs?
Yeah, you be alright.
No, I'm not.
It's cool. It's
Bro,
not,
you gotta. You had
if I had
hella
a
hairs in
band-aid
your
right
armpit.
there, I would do it quick.
No, you wouldn't.
I swear to God, I'd do it way quicker than doing it slow. Whatever. You're young.
I'm gonna just go through the pain slow. Jace, you tripping like you gotta go through this. Ooh. I shouldn't even put a band-aid on this because it wasn't even open. I put a band-aid on it just in case it did bust. Because sometimes they burst randomly, but thankfully that one didn't. I don't think this one did either. I really played myself putting these band-aids on hair. Oh, and this one didn't open either. Oh my gosh. I don't want to wax. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm holding this so steadily right now. Oh. Oh, it's coming. This is my life. Like, at least once a month. This is crazy. So this is what I hate. Like, I don't know if y'all can see how swollen it is, but it's like hanging, making my arm hang down. Like this piece right here, this is like all like super, super tight, like just full of fluid. And it hurts so freaking bad. And I've been to the hospital like, I'll say maybe like 4 or 5 different times, and they stick a needle in it and they numb it and then they cut it open and drain it, and that shit hurts so freaking bad. So I sometimes just thug it out. The days that it's like really unbearable, I do usually go to the hospital. and just get it done and get it drained out. But y'all can see how swollen that is. Like y'all see like that hump right there. But yeah, if you guys are interested in me posting updates about my Hidradenitis Suppurativa, please leave some comments down below, because I know I have a lot of black women that follow me, and y'all probably go through this too, because this is actually really common with black women. So if y'all want me to keep y'all updated on this stuff, I will. I definitely want to do a video on that armpit cleanse though. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but it's basically like using the Aztec healing clay and apple cider vinegar, and you basically just put it on your armpit, and it's supposed to like detox and cleanse it and take all the dirt and everything out of it. When people have this stuff, they're not dirty. It's not the fact that we're not washing our armpits or anything. It's literally from the inside. Like there's nothing that we can cure this with. Like, and a lot of times it's hereditary. A lot of times it gets passed down to us, so we can't even avoid it. But if you guys watched my mommy and baby nighttime routine video, you guys will see in there, that's why I say that I only use all natural deodorants, because I'm not using nothing with aluminum in it. I'm not using none of that, like no kind of any type of regular deodorant. Like I have to use like all natural stuff, because I refuse to like put anything extra into my armpits that don't need to be there. But yeah, leave some comments down below if you guys suffer with this, or if you know someone that suffers with this. If you guys are interested in me sending updates and doing that that mask on my armpits, I'm definitely gonna do it regardless whether I film it or not. But just let me know if you guys want me to post it on YouTube, because I have to wait until these close up, because if I put some apple cider vinegar on that open wound, it's gonna hurt like a bee. I'm not doing that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.